Sonia's like spot on because I'm new to the group. I wanted to just make that extremely clear where I fell on that issue, so there's no confusion. Because we can kiki, we can have laughs.
Give us the right.
No, you're not gonna. Ramona, you're not gonna shut it down, baby, because you're strong. So what? I'm just gonna say this one thing because we still have a right to speech. I think.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I want to kiki, I want to talk about girl talk and boys and all that good stuff.
It was so great.
However, we can't get to the kiki if I have an outstanding question in my heart and mind if you are aligned with white supremacy. White supremacy is not 1920s Jim Crow South, burning crosses and hanging up black people by nooses. This is the reality that in today's America, you're either one of two things. You are an anti-racist or you are a racist. That's what it is.
So tell me about the matchmaker. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, but I don't know where you got the idea that we might be aligned with white supremacy. That's what's confusing to me because we had our conversations.
In Sag Harbor.
We got through it because of tolerance and because of coming to the table and talking and
Communication.
listening.
It's called communication. I don't know where Ebony's coming from right now. This is very confusing. None of us have given her any indication of what she's trying to accuse us of. I mean, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
That's what makes us work as a group of friends, is we talk to each other about all the that's going on in our life.
Amen.
So we hear you loud and clear. And
Well, speak for yourself.
well,
You do.
I do.
We all do. What are you talking
Well,
about?
Ramona, my dear, and you know I really, really care for you. I felt when I came over Friday, you didn't want to hear what I had to say. I'm not tight. I'm just
I don't want to
saying-
talk about race, religion, or creed. Is that okay?
Ramona, that's who I am. I don't want to talk about race, creed, or color.
Because you've been preaching about it for like the past every time we see you. That's why. And all the other girls said that. She even said that. She said it was too much.
Wait,
at
but Sean said that?
No.
Yes, she did.
No, let me speak for myself.
And by the way, when Sonia was with us for lunch, she also agreed on the same thing. So
Yeah. It's a huge movement right now.
No, I know, and
but
listen,
I'm
we
just-
respect that.
But I'm wondering when it's going to loosen up with her a little bit and we can talk about other subjects.
Exactly.
And have some fun.
You know, Sonia likes to play both sides of the coin.
I said the movement is awkward. I didn't say
Ebony.
I really
We need
honestly,
to hear.
when
I need to hear this,
Down
though.
to this,
Yeah, I
I don't
wanna
think
hear
it
from you
has to do with Ebony talking about racism. I think that the issue was more about Ebony's personality.
exactly.
Because normally when a new woman comes to this group, you get shit on for a
Yes.
little bit.
Yes.
I got shit on by this one.
Yes.
All right, stop dancing like a stripper. Get the producers here.
You're being psychotic.
Shut it down.
I got shit on by this one.
Yes.
Hey.
Hi.
Is this your idea? Oh God, I should have known.
Because you're like below 14th Street?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes by that one. Ebony is not allowing that to happen at all.
Thank you.
You guys have been friends for 13 years, and there's never been a black woman in your group, ever.
You understand the kind of pressure that is
Thank
on
you.
her
Thank
in
you.
every single news outlet. First black woman.
You gotta ignore
first
the
black
press. You have
dad.
to ignore the press. The
Doesn't
press can kill
matter.
you.
Listen.
She's
In
used
all
to the press.
Shut up.
She's in the press.
Shut the
Oh, you
up.
shut the
You have no idea what you're talking about. You
Yes,
live
I
in a
do.
tiny little bubble.
No, you're so
in a
wrong.
world
You
so
have
far
no
away.
idea who
Be
I
quiet.
am.
Ramona, listen, don't be defensive.
You're
I
a moron.
am.
Just be
No, not a
quiet.
moron.
You are what's wrong in the world.
I don't
So
think
shut
so.
up.
You're what's wrong.
You
Listen.
absolutely are.
You're what's wrong.
You absolutely are.
You're what's
Trust
wrong.
me. Trust me. You have no idea what you're talking about. You
Yes,
live
I
in a
do.
tiny little bubble
No, you're so
in a
wrong.
world so
You have
far
no
away.
idea who
Be
I
quiet.
am.
You are what's wrong in the world.
I don't
So
think
shut
so.
up.
You're what's wrong.
You absolutely are. Trust me.
Can I just say,
Harlem
okay.
Nights.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's go to the ladies' room.
Bye.
That's convenient, Ramona.
It is because I don't really enjoy these conversations.
You want to remain ignorant?
I'm not ignorant.
Yeah, but you are. You don't want to know
That's why
these
you
things.
said all lives matter. You're ignorant. Sit down so you can hear what they have to say.
Ramona, you really should stay.
And you've come a long way, Ramona. You've come a long way. And that's why I want you to stay.
Girls,
my
let
God,
Rashawn have the floor.
I was trying to say
Hold on,
something nice. Wait a minute. Honey, I didn't finish.
Rashawn wants to say something.
Can you let her speak?
Yeah, go ahead, Bashan.
Oh my God. So here is the thing.
Okay.
Your intention is to let people learn and understand.
On
This is
their
what
own
you
terms.
do on their own terms. Well, whatever. And
Yeah.
sometimes delivery can come across a little harsh. and it can come across a little teachy. So you have to understand with these women can come across like, all right, oh God, is she giving us a lecture? The intent is great, but it can come across too much.
I've already accepted, based on Harlem Night, Brashawn and I have a different approach, certainly with this particular group of women. But Brashawn, respectfully, sis, don't encroach on mine. I receive you.
Okay.
And I hear you.
Right.
And I hear that for white women that might not have had to sit in the uncomfortability of these conversations, I know that this might feel exhausting to have to feel like every motherfucking day is something else. It's Black Lives Matter. And you got a mask on. It's this and that. You said something, Mona, and I know you meant it purely, that is, we don't want to have to always hear about your cause.
No,
This is actually,
I think you sometimes you're too preachy and teachy.
Well, you talked about the
that's
cause.
what she was saying.
I'm almost done. It's not a cause because it's my existential right to exist as a free, liberated person in this country.
But you're living a great life. I don't understand.
Okay, and that I want to
Leave it on luggage. I don't even have what you have. Or nice bags. I don't live your life. I want your life. Can I have your life? I want your life, bitch. You're living real good.
Ramona's saying something that a lot of people that look at me feel, which is you're talking about Black Lives Matter, you're talking about Black subordination of life, but I'm looking and I'm seeing a first-class existence.
Well, no, because you said you suffered. And I said, looking at you, I don't think you suffered.
Just because she's doing well doesn't mean she didn't struggle or that she didn't have to face any racism or any sexism or whatever. Like, no one sees Ramona struggling either. I'm sure she's had to deal with some stuff. Well, triple that. And that's Eboni.
But guess what? Ramona Singer, my love, who I enjoy, and I think we're this close to real sisterhood.
No, I understand.
And I can't get there if I have to have an authentic, outstanding question about not you being a Klansman, but if you were aligned with white supremacy.
Oh my
And
Lord.
that's a question.
Just what does that mean? Because obviously we hear white supremacy, and it's like, geez, that's like the worst thing in the world. What does that mean?
So
to
I'm
you?
not saying anybody is.
No,
I'm
but how do
asking
you
the
find out
question.
if-
I know, but you're questioning us.
Are you talking
So
about
it
Donald
makes me a
Trump?
little uncomfortable.
I'm talking about Donald Trump. I don't think everybody voted for Donald Trump is a white supremacist. But some people that did are. If you support Trump because of economic reasons, say that. Now be prepared to get pushback, but at least be prepared to stand by your reasons for supporting this president. And at least with me, we can have a dialogue. But Ramona won't even go there.
Have you ever supported Donald Trump ever?
I have never supported Donald Trump.
But like, there's footage of you, I'm sure you've seen it,
Yeah.
saying positive things about him. You
Like-
said you weren't sure who you were going to vote for. You said your mom was going to vote for him.
No, my mom did vote for him.
Right.
You're talking on one side, and then here you're supporting Trump.
I have never supported Donald Trump. My mother voted for Donald Trump in 2016. I was very vocal about that. She had her reasons.
But who cares if she voted for Trump?
It's not about who she voted
Because
for.
she's talking about it. She's saying that it
I
matters.
want to get it. This is just going nowhere. It's going nowhere.
I don't think it's not going nowhere. I think this is
This
this is the root of the problem, Brashawn.
No.
Yeah.
I just came to have some fun. Why do we have to have this conversation?
I hate that Ramona left, but I understand it was too hot.
Ramona needs to sit here and be uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable.
So you're saying if anyone voted for Donald Trump here, they're part of white supremacy?
No, but I wanted to know where she stood on the issue. That's it. It's a question.
We know how things are in the world, and you know, if you vote for him or support him like she does,
So then be
right?
able to say, I support him because of his tax code, which I can respect. Or say I support him because of where he falls on the Iran deal.
Right.
She can't have these conversations. She barely knows the English language.
That's true.
I mean, English is her first language. You never know. Like,
Let's play a game.
No.
I want a game. I want a game. I want a game. Let's play a game. A game.
You are
Let's
making
play a
yourself
game.
look other than you
I
are.
want to play
Which
a
is
game.
totally insensitive to this moment. No, it doesn't
Change
work.
the subject.
I'm like cringing.
I want to relax.
I think that maybe Ramona should have stayed wherever she was because coming back to this and doing the I'm white dance, I don't know if she's ever living this one down.
we have to just move through this,
Because
please,
I'm
and then we can.
We've been moving through this every time we're with her. Every time with Eboni.
Well,
How many times
Ebony's
do this?
still black, so you're going
I'm
to.
still white. I'm sorry, I'm